Power 95.
Where you from?
St. George's, Grenada. Ladies' Room comes to you compliments of
Renwick and Thompson Limited,
agents for Western Union,
and Beacon Insurance.
It's time to do better. Beacon's Be Better Group Health Plan now offers new and improved options that make health insurance affordable for small to medium businesses. Good medical cover gives you a competitive edge and takes care of the people that take care of your business. Get a better plan to build a better business. Call Beacon or log on to beacon.co.tt for more info today.
2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 3 is 6.
Education multiplies their chances and places the world of opportunity in their hands. No matter where they are in the world, make sure they're prepared for their journey back to school with Western Union. School fees, books, room and board, whatever the reason. Knowledge, independence, opportunity. Western Union, moving money for better.
Good morning. It's been a minute since we've done a ladies' room on a holiday. So y'all come in the room quick and fast. Oh my Lord. Anywho's, good morning, everybody. We are back on the inside. It is a holiday, Thanksgiving holiday, or Tuesday, October 25th. Just want to take time out to say happy birthday to all the folks celebrating birthdays today. You got a double dose of things to be thankful for. So I just want to wish you a happy solar return, and hope it will be enjoyable for you. Also want to say big up and shout outs to all those of you celebrating life and living. Thanks for being here. Whoever is here, good morning. Let's see who's on the live already. Good morning, Patsy. Good morning, Marianne. Good morning, Linda. Good morning, Fatima. Terrence, good morning. Good morning, Rita. Sandra, good morning. Cindy, how are you? Good morning. Good morning, Jay. Good morning, Shamanda, Jocelyn. Good morning. Morning, Val, Hermelin. Good morning, Ambika. See that you're open today, so I'm not the only one on the job. Shout out to all those working today as well. Good morning, Daniel Dubisat. Good morning, Deborah Findlay. Good morning, guys. Good morning, Roseanne. So it's definitely a pleasure to have you with us. And of course, thanks for keeping me company. June, good morning. Happy Tuesday to you wherever you are. And like I said, it's a pleasure having you here. So it's like an ordinary day for us on the job. Regular programming. Gotta work. Gotta make sure you guys are powered up and entertained. All right. So before we get into it, just a reminder that we're getting ready for Chic, the brunch that's going down today. If you've been wondering what's going on, what can I do today? I don't want to be inside. Well, it's happening at the stadium lawn. All right, so come check that out. Prosecco the Party and Oro Luxury Carnival present Chic the Brunch. It's only $100. Of course, brunch inclusive. So that means food is included, and you buy your drinks. Hosted by Jabba Damatis. We got the best DJs on the inside. Of course, it's at the stadium lawn. Starts at 2 until 10. Tickets available from the Prosecco team. You can link them up any Carnival or Luxury Carnival committee member, and you can purchase your ticket at gotofet.com. They're going to have lots of Thanksgiving surprises, complimentary Prosecco on entry, reservations, bottle service, and hookers by the Lavo Lanes team, plus extra surprises and prizes. Of course, luxury life meets brunch and bubbles. So get your tickets now, as they won't last long. So you can pay at the door. All right, just in case you're wondering about that, pay at the door or call Crystal 4475701, because this Thanksgiving holiday is going to be turned all the way up. It's beautiful outside. It's beautiful outside. It's too beautiful a day to be cooped up inside on your phones. Get outside, get some vitamin D, and mingle, socialize, come off your phone, come off Facebook, come off the metaverse, mingle, meet people, drink, laugh, have a good time. Because listen, if we only knew how quickly we forget the dead, we'll spend more time living. Listen, y'all. It's like 3 business days to remember somebody who died. You see a couple of RIP, and oh my God, I can't believe this person died. Oh my God, and and then next day back to regular programming. You're lucky if you get 24 hours. So if we only knew how quickly the dead is forgotten, we'll spend more time living and enjoying the little moments we've got. Because I saw my good friend just yesterday again scrolling through, and I saw someone put up a picture saying rest in peace Daniel. I don't know his surname. All I knew was for years I knew he was Daniel, a police officer, and then I knew him driving bus. That's all I knew. That's the only thing I knew about him. Daniel Riverside, Rose Hill. For years he would not pass me and not say hi, and never call me by my first name. Always Miss Neptune. Always smiling. How you doing? Always. And I saw there was someone saying rest in peace to him yesterday. I was like, what? So that really, and I mean, that always manages to give you that little push, that little joke, like, hey, we're not inevitable. We could be here today and we're gone tomorrow. We're not invincible. We're not guaranteed another day. So let's spend more time living. Too often, and it's just so depressing daily. Well, not for me, at least not for me, because I'm not gonna get sucked in that energy. When I feel like responding to people on the nonsense, I will, but nobody's gonna pull my strings or have me as some kind of puppet. Every time they say something about me, I'm gonna go on the attack and respond. No, you're not about to have that much control over my life. When I feel like it, I got a couple minutes to spare, I'll respond to you and move right along. But it's just so sad to see people every day just there's so much you can do with time. Like every single day, like people just go on social media and just look for ways to harass, to bully, to stress, to make people's life miserable. And you have to think of it. And it took me a while to get to this point where I'm like, it's not really about you. It's not even about you. Because if you look at it, these people don't even like themselves. Because if you did, you wouldn't be doing that every day. Because that is just so exhausting. Like how you get up every day filled with hate for somebody who did nothing to you. You don't have a reason, a rhyme, nothing. But you just filled with every single day. So sometimes you have to look at it from their lenses. It's not about you. It's more about them. They don't even like themselves. So how could they like you? People are just, shrouded with miserableness, and they want to pass that along to you. Okay, I'm miserable, so you should be miserable too. There's a lot of sad, miserable people out there who's trying to deflect and pass this stuff on you. But you have to learn to just be like a duck, let that water slide off, because that's what they want. They want you to get into that space with them, to be miserable and angry. We all have different energies. We have moods. Things get us down. We feel upset. You're human. We go through things. But every single day, to get up every day and just look for things to say about people or to, I don't know how. Like, how? That to me is just so exhausting. Listen, a couple weeks ago when I responded to a particular person, that had left me so exhausted. I'm like, oh God, I'm not about to do this. This is tiring. It gives you headaches. It makes your body tense. It makes you stressed. It's honestly, it does nothing for you. It does absolutely nothing for you. So on this Thanksgiving Day, my little message to one and all is live, laugh, love. We're here for a good time, not for a long time. We're not here forever. We don't have the keys. So make the best of every moment, every day. Spend time with people who, will lift you up, who encourage you, who motivate you, who want to see you do better, who's happy for you when you're excelling and not, upset or mad. Spend time with those people. A lot of the times, we have to look at the people that surround us. Not because, hey, if you can make a dozen friend, you make a dozen friend. Quantity, not quality. If you have two good people, even one that does all of that, hey, you don't need more. One. Somebody who's there to motivate you. When you've been hard on yourself, they help you up. When you doubt yourself, they give you that motivation to get up and go. When you're wrong, they say to you, listen, you're wrong. When you do good, they say, pat on your back, well done, proud of you, love you. We seriously need to start looking at the people that's standing on our life, on our left, on our right, because there are some that's just collecting dust and taking up space, and they do absolutely nothing for you. And I'm not mean, and when I say nothing, I don't mean like, tangible things. I don't mean like financial help or anything like that. Even a little idea, you can't even bounce an idea for somebody and they'll encourage you and say, yeah, girl, go for it. That's going to work. There's some people, no matter what you say to them, nah, that won't work. I know somebody who did that and the end. Never, you know what? I know of somebody who did that, but it didn't quite work that well. So maybe you should try this and see if it works instead, because that person did it that way and it didn't work. It's always, no, that won't work. Don't do it. Hey, why are you wasting money and do that for? Oh, everybody doing that. Never a word of encouragement. It's always, negative, minus. And these are the people you surround yourself with. You all have friends that you see playing the fool every single day on social media. And instead of calling them and saying to them, listen, stop. It's not a good look. What you do? You stay silent, or you kiki and kaka, and you watch them behave. There's no way I want anybody to be my friend if you see me doing nonsense and can't say to me, hey, that's not a good look. At the end of the day, if I choose to continue, that's on me. But I can say that I have people who will say that, hey, I see you post something, I ain't like it. Take that down. It's not a good look for you. We always seem to people just want to just bathe in mud every day, every single day. Just get up every day and just, first thing you open your eyes, you're on the book looking for ways to make somebody's life miserable. It is okay. Seek help. Pray about it. You trying to pass on whatever you're going through to somebody else will not make your situation better. I promise you it won't. It just won't. It just won't. Oh boy. And like I said, you can't help but feel sorry for people like that, to think what a miserable existence you have to get up every day and be like this. Like I said, we all have our moments. We all have our moments. But to seriously sit and every day, 365 days of the year, that's all you do. Just find ways to stress people out and, just be cruel and bullying people and mean. And you think that is funny because there's two people just like you who endorse it and give you a couple likes. But at the end of the day, when those likes are gone, you'll still be miserable. You'll still be a hot mess, even though you have all those likes and people encouraging you. When you're sitting in that room and you're looking in the mirror, the people that are liking and loving, they're not there beside you. You're facing yourself. Wherever you go, there you are. Doesn't matter how many seas you cross, how many planes you take. Wherever you go, there you are. Does not matter. You'll still be that person, that mean, nasty person. No matter how much you dress it up, you'll still be that person. There's way too many miserable people out here. Like I said, we're not getting out of this alive. So why waste time and energy? Live, let people live. Do what makes you happy and let people do what makes them happy. Too much time we take upon our own selves to dictate to people how they should live, what they should do, where they should go, what they should wear, what they should eat, what they should... it's sad. And I know, and that's why growing up, I've always had more male friends than females, because, they always said that we are our own worst enemies, and it's not even funny when you look at it, because just over on the weekend, what's her name was here, Jada, and I'm just looking at the comments from women about her body. And I saw one in particular, so I'm like, you know what? Out of curiosity, let me just click and see what this person looks like. And I clicked the person's picture, and I looked at a couple picture of them, and I'm like, wow, you should not be even doing that. Like, honestly, you really should not be doing this. No, you should not be doing what you're doing right now if we were to be looking at you. So why project that onto somebody else? Everybody's not a size 6 or a 5 or 3 or 4. Everybody doesn't have the perfect Coca-Cola shape, small waist, broad hips. Everybody was created differently. If we were to all look the same, you know how boring that would be? We all walked around looking the same. Now, everybody who knows that young lady knew she's been battling with weight for a couple years, and she finally got some off. And if you know anything about weight loss, obviously, if you don't do a lot of exercising and what have you to tone up and tighten up your muscles, you're going to have a lot of loose, like soft, jiggly flesh. And she's okay with it. Now, this is somebody who is in her 20s and owns 3 houses. Let's talk about that. In her 20s, owns 3 houses. And there are some of you going in on the young lady about her appearance. Yo, we major in minor so much, it's not even funny. There you are, going in on that young lady about her appearance, and some of you still living in your parents' house, in that same little room that you were born in 20 or plus years ago. And you're there making fun of somebody's looks while that person is busy living life and making a life for themselves. At 20 something years, owns 3 properties, touring the world, making her coins, being able to whatever she want to do, not depending on a soul. No hand up, hand out, she works for it. And all we can take away from it is how her body looks. I don't get it. I really don't get it. I honestly don't get it. This is somebody who owns 3 properties and engage in other businesses, creating her own wealth. And here we are, basically living hand to mouth, struggling to pay our little bills. And your takeaway from everything is how she looks, and her body this and her body that. Boy, sometimes I wish I had a one. Karine says negative people will continue because they keep on getting an audience unless they call them out, they won't stop. And Karine, you're so right. That is the thing, because they have an audience who support the BS, and who, instead of saying to them, listen, stop it. It's not a good look. Stop. They're behind the trigger happy ones, the finger happy ones, giving them fuel, so that lights their fire even more, and they figure, hey, you know what? Yeah, boy, I have a little audience, a little encouragement. Sometimes that's all they want, a little encouragement. A clown does not perform if he doesn't have an audience. If you go to those shows, those fairs, if people aren't, there's nobody in the audience, who you performing for? You're not going to perform, but because they have an audience, they're going to perform. But if you take away that audience, there won't be any performance. Because if you keep on talking every day and typing nonsense about people every day, and nobody responds to it, nobody likes it, nobody shares it, sooner or later, you're going to be like, oh, wow, I'm looking like a very fool, according to my friend. I'm looking like a very fool right now. And yes, I know that is not proper grammar, but I'm just saying that's the way my friends say it, for emphasis. I'm looking like a very fool here because nobody's liking, nobody's sharing, nobody's commenting, nothing. So sooner or later, they're going to stop. But if they continue to get the audience, of course, they're going to continue to do it. And you're sitting there looking at them trying their hard to break somebody who did absolutely nothing to them, and you find that funny and you take joy out of that. Body shaming people. Do you know how depressing it is for people who are overweight and no matter what they do can't lose the weight properly? They suffer from, like, someone is saying she also suffers from bipolar depression and anxiety. Even super skinny people, because I remember when I was like size 0 and a 1, size 1, it was very depressing because people also made fun of you, call you twig, stick, all sorts of names, and people think that's funny and they don't think, okay, maybe that might hurt her or hurt him, but anything for a laugh and a giggle. So many of you are performing for free on the metaverse every day. If you really want to be a stand-up comedian, then go get a live audience, practice your craft and do it. But you're here in the metaverse every day performing for absolutely free. You get nothing out of it except a 2 laugh or 2 likes, and then we move on. Anything you're performing for free when we can use that same social media platform to make money. When we were in lockdown, that is what Mark Zuckerberg decided to do, find ways to generate income for people, artists and what have you. Some of you are just performing for free. And there are people on the books making thousands of dollars. But who am I to say anything to y'all, because y'all got it figured out. And it's never about the message, it's all about the messenger. So take it for what it's worth, run with it. I care zero. We'll still be outside. Brian, are you outside today? We're on the lawn. Are you coming to the lawn? I did not see you yesterday. Are you coming out on the lawn today? I hope you are. It's a beautiful day out. So let's get it. Anyways, a couple minutes I have left. Let me see if I can just jump into this topic here for a minute. Yeah, Auntie Runa got things to do and places to go. He ain't got time to be sitting on no metaverse going back and forth with ghosts and fake profiles and all of that. We got places to go and things to do. So this person here says that she is totally devastated. She's been working at this place for about 4 years and doing well career-wise. And she said this guy kept coming on to her, but she always told guys that I wouldn't date at the office. Always told him that. But for some reason, this one made a difference. So she said he told a friend of hers that he was really interested and would do anything to get on a date as he saw me as his future wife. Can't believe you fall for that in 2022. But anyways, so on my friend's suggestion, I went out with him and realized we had a lot in common. We went out a few more times before we got intimate. I'm devastated because since I slept with him, he has ghosted me and I don't know why. Of course you know why. He got what he wanted. He blocked me, unfollowed me on social, and ignores me at work. I don't know what I did wrong, and I can't even talk to anyone at work because I'm so embarrassed to admit that I made a mistake. I can barely focus because I have to see him every day. And I've also seen him whispering in another co-worker's ears like this is a game. Should I tell her about it? And how does one get over something like this? We're in 2022, and I don't understand why we still have to throw out the M word, marriage word, to get, coitus in 2022. Don't you think it's easier for people to be free to make a choice so that they can live with? If you know you're interested in just the lady's cookie, how about, okay, really attracted to, let her say no, or let her say yay. There's people who might be down for that sort of life. But to mislead somebody into believing, you don't know what you do to people's psyche. I don't want to see people behaving a particular way. If you know that you're not interested in a people's child or children like that, why give them the impression you are? Y'all are out here just turning people into cold-hearted. Because if you're not interested in her like that, why lead her on? You also have to take blame, because if you know this is something you've done, you vowed not to do. Don't date on the job. You can't eat and defecate in the same place. No, you got to separate the two. You can't. So imagine going to work every day and seeing this person knowing what they did to you, and he's pretending that you don't even exist. I mean, I'm sure this pain you've experienced will not ultimately shut you down. You'll get past it. And I perceive it will be a faint memory shortly. It's going to hurt for now, but be encouraged. It does not seem like you have done anything wrong, but you may feel particularly impacted because you broke your rule of not dating co-workers. But now that you're on a path of growth and learning, you seem smart, and you're busy building your solid future and all of that. That is excellent. This, you can chalk this to an experience. This is an experience to add to your journal as you learn and understand people's tendencies. For what it's worth, know that many people have had to navigate their way out of similar hurt from bad relational situations. We've been there, we've done that. We've all been there. We thought this person was our sun, our moon, our stars, the end, the beginning, the alpha, the omega, the everything, only to find out you're a bunch of So just know you're not alone. So don't beat yourself up too much. Don't be too hard on yourself. We've all made some. We have one. We have one. So you will also get through this. We all did. We all did. Recovering from a broken heart can certainly be challenging, but it's not impossible. If you have not experienced a broken heart ever in your life, well, you're not living. We've all been there, unless you've been in the same person forever and ever. Amen. But so long as you haven't, you know what that feels like. So that's the part where we get to called adulting. Adulting is about learning to deal with people and their demands even while pursuing our own. So as difficult as it is to hear for some, sometimes you gotta put more effort into yourself, direct and protect yourself by living your best lives, etc. So I know how women are. The minute time I hear the marriage word, because I want to say all, but almost everyone have this picture in their head of a fairy tale wedding, and white dress and flooring train and veil, and just the perfect Cinderella story. So the minute time you hear marriage, that sort of gets you interested. So you wanna jump into it. So here's what you got to understand: what has happened. This fellow was after sex and not a long-term relationship. Some people are only after casual sex and do not want a full-time relationship, and chances are you will run into more people like this in your lifetime. So forget this dude. You may have dodged the bullet with this unkind dude, but don't let the situation negatively impact your future. Forgive him, classify him as weak and immature, and this experience must not hinder all the amazing ones ahead of you, because they are. Remain professional. At work, be polite and respectful even with him. And as you put this all behind you, ignore his immaturity and display your maturity. So it's just back to square one. Reset your parameters for dating. Of course, there are important safeguards to put in place when dating. Determine your own again. Don't depend on personal discipline to keep them either. Find proper accountability partners who can help you stick to them. And remember, some of your friends will not have similar parameters and may seek to change yours. Yeah? You may have been devastated, but just as a building that's been renovated, it seems like a total mess during its reconstruction. Then later on, when that final beauty is revealed, even so, you will soon emerge better and stronger. Seek hope in that. I am a firm believer in everything happens for a reason. Sometimes we don't see the reason immediately, we don't understand it, but at some point it gets clearer when certain things come to light. You'll be like, wow, you really dodged the bullet. So it might seem bad right now, but keep faith. Keep the faith. Delro, I am on a radio. I can't leave out the beep. I have to. Morning. Sabra says, when I was single, I didn't date men at my workplace because I feel everyone will know what happened. Someone says, Brian, you behaving like uncle, like a grandpa right now. We outside. Marlene says I'm born away queen. No, I swear. I always come here with the best of intentions to get on the topic, stay on it, but something always triggers me to the point where I'm like, let me just talk about this for a minute. And before you know it, minute's gone and here we are. But if it's a good little pep talk, we all need a little pep talk. I wish I had somebody to do that for me, like when I was younger. You know, we all need a little pep talk and a little reminder every day that, sometimes you have to ignore the noise. Brian, you ain't even behaving like an uncle. You're behaving like a grandpa right now. We go outside. What you stay home and do? Up near body in cage or what? You have rabbit to pull vine for? You have goat to tie out? What you stay home and do? Outside, nice. Look, you see outside. Outside, nice. What you stay home and do? Free up yourself. Like you'd be even like you have to go and crack cocoa or put your nutmeg and cocoa in sun. You have mace in the sun and cocoa in the sun. If you have any in sun, put them in the shade and let me go on the lawn and drink some prosecco and enjoy life, man. About you tired. You're dead, you have time to sleep. You sleep when you're dead. You can't sleep when you're alive. You have enough time to sleep. Let me hear what this person's saying. What is going on with this? Yeah, so someone says, good morning. It's clear he wasn't interested in your heart, but your body. He got what he wanted. You're no longer an asset to him. Sad situation, but don't give him power over you. Shake it off if you can't erase what happened, but you can take control of your life by showing him he's just a bad mistake. You don't have to say anything to him. Just keep your head up. As long as you keep bowing and afraid to look at him, he will think that he has power over you. Good advice. You can just pass him straight like an easy exam. Just people don't pay attention to garbage, which he is. No, listen, women can do that. Karine, real good advice. I love that. Seriously, we're good at ignoring people if you want to. So you gotta have to put on your game face. You may not be feeling it inside, but outwardly, don't give him the upper hand to make him see how devastated you are. It's okay to feel that way when you're going behind closed doors. You're in your private moments. It's okay to feel that way, but don't let him see that. That's what gives him the power. Don't let him take that power. Morning.
Good morning, my dear friend.
It sounds like you just wake up, so you sleep out.
I have drunk and I have sleeping, but
I know that sounds like you sleep out.
I set my clock for 11 o'clock. I say I have to wake up.
You're young again,
outside like old P-bed.
Listen, you're young again, You have to take little sleep
Hello. I am as young as I feel I am.
They say we old. We're supposed to be inside.
They could say what they want. Nobody pays my bills. I don't owe nobody. And I could jump in the street and say that I ain't owe nobody. So they could say what they want. I don't care.
You're outside.
I outside. I like old clothes on the lancing guava.
Oh, go now. Tell me.
But here, right? This now you have to look at it on both angles.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've been in that situation.
What you don't go through yet in your years? You could write a book,
What I tell you, I take a better best-selling novel. No, listen, men and women are wired different. Right? A woman thinks with her ears, her heart, and then her vagina. A man thinks with his eyes, his brain, and then his penis.
Mm-hmm.
We streetwire past the heart group. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not taking his side. I mean, he did what he did, but it's a competition.
There's a competition for some men to see how many, especially when you deem that somebody that's hard to get. It's like the ultimate prize for them. It's not like that they want a relationship with you, but just to add them to their little black book or whatever, wherever y'all keep notes, put this person's name down and keep a tally of how many people you've managed to be with or get in your lifetime. It's like a game. It's like a game to a lot of men.
She made the biggest mistake by exposing that she ain't want him and whatever she done did him on the job. But then there comes in the friend. You see where all that's nothing problem?
Tell your friend does
Friend.
bring you go, but don't bring you back.
The friend doesn't end up in what is end up because if she had just stuck to her belief and routine and what she say, yo, I'm not dating a job, I'm not dating on a job.
Exactly. Too many
But
grown
then-
people falling to peer pressure, like the one yesterday that make them man and them tell him go on one bonus store and walk in and go there again. Go and look for a woman and get the next woman, and you have a good wife home, and then you sell come out one bonus.
Exactly.
It's like your friend, peer pressure. Grown people falling prey to peer pressure.
Yes, and but the reason why I think that he was able to go to the friend and get to her is because she does talk to the friend and tell the friend her business. So homeboy now, say, okay, well, if I can get to you straight and me and your best friend tight. So I'm going to go to the best friend and yo, watch out. And she maybe now telling the best friend, watch out. I kind of like him, but you know what? I'll give him some pressure. Thinking because I don't really want to do it and work because what people could see and public scrutiny and whatever. So homeboy know that now, so okay, fine. Listen me. The easiest way to get a woman to drop she knickers is to tell her about marriage.
Marriage people just is over.
I'm telling you, listen me, and it's this colonial thing that grew up with, oh, you have to get married and you should be married. And once women hear the word marriage,
so every time you hear audio clock,
that's the
you come with
combination.
marriage talk, run. Basically, you run.
there is a combination. Much like you open any lock.
So that is
I don't know what about the word marriage and women. Once a woman could cuss you, what? And you say the word marriage, all of a sudden she becomes silent and she becomes like a lamb. You could lead her to the slaughter. I don't know, but again, that you get along to get over that. So she's saying, okay, no. But in his mind, he's saying yes. And he keeps pursuing. And I mean, eventually, once you keep doing it over and over, okay, fine, I'll give you a chance. And good. That's where her heart comes into play and his penis comes into play. Because he don't think I was no hard enough, because he don't love. All he wants to prove, okay, you see I can get you, I'm going to show you I can get you.
wow.
And then he gets what he wants.
Y'all are hunters by nature. We are always the
Exactly.
prey. Y'all are hunters and we are the prey.
Then the fun is over. On to the next.
Oh, so the thrill of the chase is gone after you get what you're looking for.
Exactly.
So why not just?
Yeah.
So how hard is it to be upfront and say, listen, I ain't looking for a woman. I ain't looking for. I ain't looking.
Some of you guys don't like it. You guys like to pick up.
Listen, there are women who will and have done that. There are women who have no problem saying, okay, I like you, friends with benefits, blah, 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 swap spit, go about your business.
That's why I say some. But then there's no fun in that for us.
So there's no fun in that for y'all, and the
There's
possibilities
no fun,
are
there's
slimmer.
No fun in that.
The
I
possibilities
meet
are
you
slimmer.
now, and you said to have sex with me one time. What's funny? Where's the fun in that? Where's the chill? Where's the thrill?
So,
Where's the excitement? Where's
so-
the adrenaline rush?
so,
There's none of that. There's none of that.
so lie and come with all kind of stories. How can a man J pop out making me won't believe y'all interested in relationship and it's only
I get the fun because I get the fun of chasing.
so you
Because
get the fun
I'm a hunter.
and I'm left with a broken heart and depressed, and you just move on to your next victim.
Because
I tell you, it's
because he wasn't strong enough.
Continue
Because
making,
he wasn't strong enough.
continue walking towards the part in hell that don't have AC, man. Go ahead.
No, but listen, I mean, I don't do that anymore.
They say
but I mean,
they say
I used to do
hell
that
are
before.
hell
That
are
was
different.
me, and I'm sure that a lot of men would not admit those things. But I went after a woman for a whole year.
John Strokes, they say hell are different departments, different apartments. You have the part where you have AC, and you have the part where you don't have AC, although you don't know. So walk towards going where you have AC and think you call me and tell me.
I went after a woman for a whole year. A whole year.
And she gave in to you after a year?
And she gave it to me after a year.
What was the breaking point? What was the straw that broke the camel back?
She just got fed up that I wasn't giving up. Because I would send things to her work. I will send
You
her
send
little
lobster, you will send note, you will
I
send
would send
little
this,
flowers.
Make the Carly, how was work today? Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you wasn't too tired. Blah blah blah.
Wait.
Things that people don't normally do.
And after you get you, what happened?
After she got, I delete that number and I block that and I can do it.
Father, be offense.
Because that's what I wanted. Because you tried to prove to me that I couldn't get you, that you're better than me, you're more than me, and I know. Come on, please, that's me. You can handle me so. So to me, it didn't care how long it took me. I was going to show you that I could get you.
So
it
you
doesn't matter how much money I spend.
So you don't care. You're gonna sit down by the devil hand on the right hand and the right side.
It doesn't bother me. I could sleep in the cemetery. and that's where most women fall victim.
Oh boy, you know what? I like your honesty. If nothing else, you're good, bad, ugly. You say it as it is. I love your honesty. You don't mind going and sit down in the cemetery with the devil, boy. No, papa.
Yeah, but you see that's what it is. You see, listen me.
We here for a good time. What they say? We here for a good time, not a long time.
Not a long time.
All right, papa.
Yes, and I want to leave this world with no regrets. No regrets.
So you're doing everything you could do.
I'm doing everything my mind think about. I'm a Scorpio.
Long as it's not illegal.
Long as no, that part is behind me. I did that too, but that's behind me now. Man, that's me. I'm a Scorpio. I like taking risk. I like excitement. I like fun.
Boy.
So girlfriend. It's gonna get better. One thing I could tell her, it's gonna get better.
Yeah. Give it a week or two.
It's gonna get better.
Yeah,
but next time you make an oath to yourself, keep it.
Keep it. Don't let nobody pressure you.
Keep it, because trust me, you guys like all these things. All we care about is that choosing another.
Somebody say you still have time to repent.
Yeah, I will call the person name who say that because I know who say that, but I mean, girl, still, I love you still, baby. You know what?
You still have time to repent and give your life to Jesus.
Come and pray with me.
Have a good day.
All right.
There's still have time to give your life. Jesus love you, Judge Joe. Jesus love you. Still have time to give your life to God. Repent of your way. Repent and baptize. Boy, George Chuck's on them good, yes? So sis, when you get where you want to lead that, yes? Hi, Father.
Missy just had to treat it like a coral leaf. Then water fall on it, you don't see it.
I tell all the Scorpios, Scorpios is a different breed. Scorpios don't care. Y'all are a different breed. Yesterday when I said that, somebody messaged me and said, yes, man, I hear you going on. No, but Scorpios, y'all are a different breed, a different species. Boy. John Shuck say, a whole yay buying lobster and shrimp and a little man after we. Lord. Morning.
Morning.
I'll go.
So, I have 3 pieces of advice for my girl. One, first and foremost, that'll be the last time you go back on your word. If you say you're not going to do something, don't do it. You teach yourself a very important lesson. Don't get tricked. Second piece of advice, make sure you burn him and hurt his feelings. Do better, look better, and act better before you met him. And third and final, if you can get a next job that you like and leave the one that you're in to change the environment, go to HR and send them and show them the pictures or whatever content, screenshots of him harassing you. Stay toxic, my friend. Goodbye.
I was not expecting that ending. Stay toxic. How weak. Stay toxic. For real. Yeah. Go in HR and tell any man harassing your life. Harassment on the job. Sexual harassment on the job. Stay toxic, my friends. Anyway, I think that's a good note to end on. Yeah, Facebook need to block all Scorpios and let's move on. Had enough of y'all already. Season just started, not enough. I should tell you. Today's what, the 25th? Just about 2 or 3 days into Scorpio season. And between Scorpio season and Leo season, I can't think of which one I can take on the most. You need to block those two out of the stars, the zodiac thing for good. Anyway, so it's a bad advice, HR. No, we go in HR, and say sexual harassment on the job. Stay toxic, my friends. Yeah, a lot of toxic people out here, I ain't lying. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for checking in. I'll see you all tomorrow. We'll be back for another one. As I said, it's a beautiful day. Brian, let's go outside. It's a beautiful day outside. You're looking for somewhere to go, you can definitely check out Chic the Brunch on the Stadium Lawn. Yeah, it's going down today, so come on out and have yourselves a fantastic time. It's only $100, brunch inclusive. The best DJs will be there. Felix Gavon, Scotch Master, Danny, Tevin, who else? Somebody missing. But anyway, you're all gonna be there. All right, so hope you'll be there too. Scorpios are very loving people, but don't give us a reason. Yeah, y'all are very, very, and very loyal to until you get a reason to not be. Very, very loyal. I must say that. But don't cross one, because that's when y'all sting. So thank you so much, Beacon Insurance, Western Union, for taking care of us today. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. If you're not doing anything, stay on the safe side, stay powered up. We'll be here right through the day to make sure that you're taken care of. All right, guys? So happy Thursday. What? Did I say Thursday? Tuesday. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Later.